Hey friends, welcome back to Theme Park Guy Productions. Today, we're back here at EPCOT. First visit here in 2026. First visit at a Disney park in 2026. I haven't really been to a Disney park yet this year, but today we're here at EPCOT to check out their most creative event, the most colorful event, EPCOT's International Festival of the Arts. This event they usually host from around middle of January towards the end of February. This is a good event right after their Christmas season, going in, and it's like a nice transition from here to Food and Wine. Or not Food and Wine, sorry, Flower and Garden. And this is honestly one of the sleeper hits here in Orlando. This is an event that a lot of the Disney folks, they love this event. And I've been doing this event for a long time, since 2022. And I've loved every time I've been here. Excited to check out this event again. Or as I always call this a technicality, the National Figment Fest. So I've got the Eric Ottomoon shirt for today. This is my annual Festival of the Arts shirt. It's gonna be a great day. Let's go ahead and get started here at EPCOT. First things first, over here at the Creations gift shop, they've got some posters here talking about some of the concept designs here from past attractions over here. So you can see there's a graphic design. I guess this is from the Norway Pavilion. And you've got a design over here for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. That's pretty cool. So you can see right over here, they got all the concept art all drawn out. They've got all the drawings. And this is we're talking about this is from when they were planning out the attractions. Over here, same thing, except this is for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. As you can see, that's for Docking Bay 7, that's for the entrance for Rise of Resistance. And they actually have the ride vehicles there too. And then you've got Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run as well. And then over here, this is the concept art for the Tree of Life for Disney's Animal Kingdom. And then to your right over here, you've got concept art for Flight of Passage. Because they got your ride vehicle there, you got all the characters, everything. And then you got concept art for Indiana Jones Adventure from Disneyland. And then the last one over here is for the Beacon Barrel Bar at Magic Kingdom, which I still have not been to. I gotta check that out one of these days. All right, so we're gonna start off with some more artwork over here. They got some artwork from tons of Disney movies right here. You see they got a couple from Little Mermaid right over here. And we go in here. Yeah, I guess they also do artist sign. I didn't realize that. They've got Beauty and the Beast right there. Yeah, got another one. I got Frozen. These are all the princess movies and stuff like that, so pretty cool. And I guess you can actually buy artwork right over here. They got one from Star Wars. Yeah, I got a couple from Star Wars. That's really cool. And they got Mandalorian. I didn't realize you could actually buy this. That's pretty awesome. And in the same booth, you got a whole artwork of Disney. You got Magic Kingdom, EPCOT, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, right all over here. Really good. And you got France. This is all France. I thought it was just Ratatouille, but it's not. And I believe that's Mary Poppins. If I'm wrong, y'all can roast me in the chat, but yeah, that's pretty awesome over here. This whole area here is called Thomas Kincaid Studios. That's actually pretty, that should be an actual studio name, honestly. If I made artwork, I would call it Zach Berlau Studios. But yeah, we've got more artwork. I like this one. This is all the Disney characters in a classroom. Honestly, I think we all be getting straight A's if Mickey Mouse is our teacher. And I got another piece of art over here. This is actually the Disneyland Resort. You see Grizzly River Run. You got the Sleeping Beauty Castle. You got Mickey's Deathville right there, and the Matterhorn bobsleds. That's really good, honestly. I didn't even realize you could actually buy this. That's super cool. They got more Star Wars art right here. I love this with Darth Vader, Luke, Princess Leia. They got C-3PO and R2-D2. And then this is more park stuff right over here. So you got Living with the Land. You got that carousel for Disney World and Disneyland. They got all the holiday pictures. That's awesome. And then again, you can actually buy this stuff right over here. I love this picture right here of this painting of the monorail with the EPCOT ball right in the background. You've got the Haunted Mansion all the way in the background right there. Right there, you got the Haunted Mansion. Yeah, this is a really good art booth over here. If I'm here at the Deconstructed Dish booth, I might get myself a deconstructed key lime pie. I usually get this every year, and it's one of my favorite food samples for Festival of the Arts. The best way that I would describe Festival of the Arts if you're a foodie is that it's essentially food and wine, but for sweets. The sweets that they have here are absolutely fantastic, and they're total peak. All right, friends, got the deconstructed key lime pie. Like I said, it's a much different setup. So it's got some sort of like key lime filling over here, and it comes with like that little whipped cream filling. I'm not sure if it's actually whipped cream or not. And it's got graham cracker crumbs right through the center, and it's got some waffle cones. So a lot different compared to previous years. I remember back in the day, it was just like a whole bunch of different like little bits of fruit kind of separated. So this is essentially what it is. But this looks good. Let's see how it tastes. So, yeah, it's like a whole little filling. This is amazing. Wow. Cream and the filling are top tier. I definitely taste the sour middle like I have in previous years. It's fantastic. Try the waffle cones. I gotta get some of that graham cracker rim right there. That's the real deal right there. I mean, looks-wise, I think I prefer the old version of this, looks-wise, but taste, this gets an easy 10 out of 10. Like, that is truly fantastic. So this villain over here is called The Art of David E. Doss. So, you got one little artwork like over here. This is Olaf, right with the Disney Cruise Line ship in the background. That's pretty cool. Maybe this is taken with my Ravens in Cancun. I know all the Ravens right now, they're all in Cancun. Don't worry, Chiefs are there too. So over here is like collector's editions of different fine art. So you got like the orange bird right over here. You got Figment, of course. He is the star. He is the mastermind of the Festival of the Arts. And of course you got Mickey Mouse. You got all the Disney characters over here. So yeah, this one's over here at the Fine Arts Collectors. Over here is part 2 of the collector's editions. So you got another Figment artwork over there that looks really cool. And you got Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, EPCOT, Hollywood Studios, and I think it's Ariel's castle right there. And there's Goofy on a date right here. I guess he just got married. Congratulations, Goofy. Our next stop is gonna be Figment's Inspiration Station, which is in the Odyssey pavilion over here. So we step inside over here, and they usually have this one open usually for like all the other festivals as well. They have some really good offerings over here. Like I remember there was a couple years ago, they actually had a whole spin art class over here. And this is where, of course, you get the iconic Figment popcorn bucket. I already have 2 of those, so, you know, they look cool, but it's just not really my thing. Here's the Figment sponge cake over here. So, unlike previous years, this one's not as large, but it has like the dried freeze Skittles over here. It's got a nice little frosting, and it just looks like a nice, delicious cake. Excited to give this one a shot. Let's go ahead and give this cake a try. So, got the dried Skittle and the frosting. Pretty good. I always love whenever they do like the freeze-dried Skittle products here at Festival of the Arts. Really good. Nice and sweet. The cake is yummy. It's really good. And the frosting is nice too. Overall, give this a solid 9 out of 10. It didn't blow me away as much as the key lime pie did, but this is really strong. 9 out of 10. Fantastic. Now over here is Frozen Ever After, and you might be asking, why are we here at Frozen Ever After? So, today when I'm filming this video is January 20th, and in just about a few days, Frozen Ever After will be closing temporarily for about a month is what the time frame is as of right now. It could be further, it could be longer, who knows. But Frozen Ever After will be closed for a brief refurbishment so that they could add new animatronics to the attraction and to really update this ride, especially because Frozen Ever After is hitting its 10th anniversary. This ride came out in 2016. So you definitely are going to give the ride the love that it deserves. And I personally think Frozen Ever After is overall a pretty good ride, but it's definitely gonna be better when it reopens. So we are here in the scooter tent over here, and these artworks seem a lot more cartoonish. Like, you got this one of the monorail in Space Mountain right here with Mickey and Minnie. They're all just taking pictures and all that. Oh, I like the little tribute they got there, the Skyway. That's pretty cool. Really nice. And you got his signature right here. I'm not exactly sure what his first name is, but they got all these like different pieces of artwork. Like you got a throwback Disneyland map. I believe this is from when Disneyland Park first opened back in the 50s. You can't even see Matterhorn's not even on there. So that's amazing. Like that's awesome. And yeah, you can honestly, I believe you can actually purchase these pieces of artwork right here, which is really, really cool. Yeah, overall, really like this over here. And the artist himself is actually doing signatures for people that actually purchase artwork. Like some of the artists, they'll actually come over here and they'll actually, like, the artists themselves will actually sign the artwork. That's super cool. So yeah, it's almost like a little meet and greet in itself. You got more great Star Wars artwork right here. You got Kylo Ren, Darth Vader. You got Boba and Jango Fett. That's great from Return of the Jedi right there. That's super cool. This isn't like in a whole tent. This is just like something I saw over here by Germany. And you got somebody over here actually painting Mandalorian artwork over here. Yeah, you're actually painting the Mandalorian. That's actually really cool right there.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
That looks really cool. As someone that's a big Star Wars fan, this looks really nice.
I appreciate it, thank you.
Yeah, so you guys can see he's tracing out all the artwork over here. Yeah, it looks really good. Excited to see the final result later. I'm sure all the guests are coming over here. They're gonna see the final result. It's gonna look fantastic. You have an amazing day.
Thank you, y'all take care.
Over here is the Noah Fine Arts tent right here. This is cute. Out on our date night. Got Mickey and Minnie right over here. Especially this is good considering that Valentine's Day is approaching. So that's a good Valentine's Day piece of art right there. And then you got more of the characters over here. You got Figment, you got Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, Sleeping Beauty, and the man himself, Walt Disney. And you can actually go over here and buy these pieces of artwork. Yeah, this is pretty awesome over here, guys. And then over here, you got the Met Gala art. So over here, you've got like, you can see over here, oh, there's a great painting of Walt Disney right all the way in the distance over there. And then over here, you got, oh, you actually look over here, these pieces of artwork. The Cinderella Castle. You got all these like, oh, this over here. Yep. This is kind of what we saw earlier at the Grand Floridian. Oh, you got one of Animal Kingdom right there. Expedition Everest. Love that. Oh, that's great. That is great. Oh, and there's the Yeti just chilling right there. That's hilarious. That's actually might just be the best art I think I've seen all day. That's really funny. And over here you got a painting of It's a Small World, which is pretty awesome. And then you've got, I guess, Phantasmic all the way down there. And this is Rise of Resistance, or the sequel trilogy of Star Wars, which is pretty awesome. It is Rise of Resistance. I was right. It is Rise of Resistance. Yeah, but the Expedition Everest painting, that's peak right there. This is great. They got one of Tower of Terror right here. That's super cool. And then, yeah, it's the same arts that we've seen over here. But yeah, that Tower of Terror art. The Tower of Terror and Everest arts right there, they're goated. They're goated. Over here's the Dave Avanzino tent over here. And these ones are also a little more cartoonish. I like this. This is Pirates of the Caribbean. That's great. Oh, this is probably from like the I think the original ride from Disneyland. And then you've got Castle over here, Splash Mountain. They got some more artwork over here. So yeah, again, most of this vlog is pretty much just me eating food and looking at all the artwork. So if it's a little repetitive, I do apologize. But I do love this Pirates of the Caribbean piece of art though. That's fantastic. All right, guys, got the fried mozzarella from the Italy Pavilion over here. So it comes with 3 different condiments. Comes with like some sort of fun little mayo sauce. Got marinara sauce and then some pesto. So I'm gonna use at least one of them, at least bite into it. It's really good. I've had this before. They don't have the vinegar though that they usually have every year. So I've had this one before. This one's one of my favorites. So just want to try. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a little like small spoon of this. Dip it onto the little mozzarella nugget right here. Spread it around. Give it a try. The marinara. Look at cheese ball. Solid first bite. I'll try with the little mayo sauce. That's really good. So I gotta give this pesto sauce a shot. Yeah, it is. A lot of good variety. Really tasty. The cheese bowl is good. Oh, I dropped it. This gets about 10 out of 10. Just as good as it is every year. Over here is the William Silvers Art Incorporated. Yeah, this is more like, it got princess art and stuff like that. And he's one of the premier artists working in the film industry, and got lots more artwork here. Got Sleeping Beauty. You got Beauty and the Beast. You got Nightmare Before Christmas. Seven Dwarfs. Stuff looks pretty cool over here. Again, Disney princesses are not really my kind of thing, but you know, if you like the Disney princesses, this is fantastic. I mean, really, really well done. So yeah, these are modern masterpieces. So over here, like they do every year, they've got the Disney on Broadway shows that they do over here, the Disney concert series. So for today is going to be Sierra Burgess and Jelani Remy. So Sierra Burgess, she's sang in The Little Mermaid on Broadway, and Jelani Remy is sang in The Lion King. And so the shows usually here are 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m. But they also, around the afternoon, they do the Animation Academy, which is pretty awesome. I know that's also a very popular offering here at Festival of the Arts. So again, not my kind of thing, but I know a lot of people do love this. This is a big staple here at Festival of the Arts. So if you're a fan of it, just come see it for yourself. Switched out the stabilizer for right now because I'm letting my phone charge. But over here, you got more little bits of artwork over here. You got, this is all for like Disneyland and stuff like that. You got like Nightmare Before Christmas, Alice in Wonderland. And oh, I like this artwork right here. This is good with the Electric Parade. And yeah, I got more over here. Oh, that one's great right there. Olaf painting some parrots. That's great. Here's some more artwork over here. You got Tarzan. That is great. That's great. And again, kind of more of the same artwork that we saw in the last pavilion, although I do like that Ahsoka Tano artwork right there. That's fantastic. And the one, the Cinderella Castle, that's really good. But yeah, this is all like Disney gallery artists. Like this is the tent over here. They got multiple of these because they have one like down on the other side of Morocco. But here's more of here. This is be more of my jam right here. You got like ride posters. Like you got Haunted Mansion. You've got Living with the Land. You got Figment. Figment's over there. Oh, you got a great one of Tron right in the distance. And that's fantastic. And you got, oh, that's cute. Stitch is his little girlfriend. That's really good. And of course, I am Groot. You got the Orange Bird. You got Wally. You got all this here. This is fantastic. So I'm currently in line to get the brie, like creme de brie or something like that. This is over in France. This one's another popular one that they usually have every year. As you can see, this line is really long for the creme de brie, or they have other food options here, but most people get that here. Yeah, this one's a pretty popular one. One thing I'm also taking into account is the amount of food that I'm eating. So like one of my goals for this year in 2026 is to lose weight. And I have literally been like, this is probably the first time I've been overeating like in a while. So if you guys can see, I kind of already lost a little bit. So I'm trying to lose weight. So, you know, I can fit on more roller coasters. You know, I fit on pretty much everything, but you know, don't want to risk that for the future. But yeah, so this is kind of like a fun little test as well, just to see like, you know, how much I actually take here in the parks versus like at home or whatnot. So this has been a fun little experiment. This is the one that I usually get. This is the creme de brie. This is over in France. This one's a very popular one. It's just like a French cheese and like a little bread bowl. Let's go ahead and give it a try. All right, I found a little spot that I can set my phone down. So creme de bread here. Bread's good. But how's it with this? At the right angle. It still delivers after a while. Nice and creamy. It's like a French cheese essentially. It's a 10 out of 10. Really good. Another art studio over here is the Blend Coda Studios. And they got more of like artwork over here. And it's all like kind of the same old stuff. And you can even buy this stuff over here too. Oh, I like that Pirates of the Caribbean arting though. That is great. Yeah, that looks fantastic. I like how colorful these are too. These are fantastic. And he actually has like a little thing on each back of his artwork talking about like who he is, like what he does, and he got his little signature over here. Super, super cool. Part 2 over at the studio that we were at earlier. They got a great artwork over here of the Cinderella Castle. Like that looks fantastic. And they've got more like Alice in Wonderland, Mickey and Minnie, Little Mermaid, Snow White. All these great characters over here. And he even got them outside too, which is fantastic. Yeah, really, really good. And the last studio that we are going to cover here is Rob Kaz. So over here they got more of like Disney characters over here. These paintings are a little more simple, but they look really good. And then there's another studio next door. Same things, they got all the great like Star Wars artworks over here. And then you've got over here you got this is where they got the Disney maps. Yep. This is the one with the Disney maps. I hadn't seen that yet this year. Yeah, this one's usually my favorite because they got like they got Star Wars, got Disney, got the Disney maps over here. Man, these look really good, guys. Yeah, I usually love seeing these every year that I'm here at Festival of the Arts. Looks fantastic. Of course, it's not a visit to Festival of the Arts without getting the iconic grilled cheese with tomato soup. What I usually do every year, I'm gonna do it again this year, is I take the grilled cheese, I dip it right into the tomato soup. For me, the grilled cheese is the real winner here. Tomato soup is good, but man, they make a great grilled cheese. All right, guys, enough talking. Let's go ahead, give ourselves a bite here. Just dip it in. Grilled cheese is a great comfort food, especially with the tomato soup. It has a really good taste. Really good. There's not as much of a cheese pull, but still really good. I'm gonna give this about 9 out of 10. Not the best thing I've had today, but still fantastic. Oh darn, they're not doing the paint experience right now. So I guess from 11 to 5, you can literally go ahead and get yourself some paint, and you can actually paint on this wall over here. Looks really, really good. This almost looks like they're trying to paint like EPCOT or something like that. I can see the Cosmic Rewind ship right there. That's pretty cool. Over here at the Communicore Hall, they've got the Once Upon a Stage Museum. So we walk in over here, and they got all this like costume stuff. They had this last year. And then they got all these like, yeah, they got all these costumes from like different Broadway shows and all sorts of like performances and stuff like that. This is another big highlight for Festival of the Arts every year. These costumes look absolutely fantastic. And I believe these are like actually like the costumes that they have in the festival. Or not in the festival, sorry, in the show. It's so cool. And this is a true highlight of Festival of the Arts right here. And this is cool over here. They got like a little set here for Beauty and the Beast. This is actually, I believe, like the Broadway set. Like this is actually like the design here for Beauty and the Beast. That's really, really cool. I remember doing theater back in high school, and I don't remember like the type of stage this is. I'm sorry. I'm not as much into theater now as like I did in high school. I actually did tech theater, believe it or not. But it still looks really fantastic. Like this is truly like a great spectacle here at EPCOT, Festival of the Arts. And no way, they actually got the genie's lamp right here. That's actually like piping out mist and stuff like that. That is super cool. And they use this, I guess, for Aladdin on Broadway. That's fantastic. And then lastly, over here at Connections Cafe, I did try the barbecue chicken pizza over here. This is a limited food item for Festival of the Arts. I forgot to film a clip before eating it, but this is really good overall. Chicken is nice. The barbecue sauce is nice and saucy. And overall, it tastes like a good barbecue chicken pizza. So overall, I give this about a 9 out of 10. Again, like, it's not the best pizza. I probably prefer their cheese pizza, but this is still really good. You guys can listen carefully. They're playing the Rainbow Connection by the Muppets here. That's perfect for Festival of the Arts. I don't think I've ever seen them play that song in previous years. So I'm about to meet up with a group of friends here. We're all gonna go ride Guardians. So I am gonna go ahead and end the video here. As you can see, this is a perfect way to end this video here with the Rainbow Connection in the background. Overall, this year's Festival of the Arts was really, really good. I'm glad I got to see a lot more of the artwork. I feel like in years past, I don't really get to see the artwork. And the weather was absolutely gorgeous. Like, the last 2 years I've done this, it's either been really cloudy or it's been freezing cold. Because last year when I came here, it was freezing cold. And a fun fact, I actually got sick after. Like, I had got a cold because I was just like, I didn't wear enough layers. So I came prepared this year. And it is cold, but it's not as cold as it was last year. Like, we're talking like right now, it's like in the high 50s, like, which is not bad. But, and the food here was great. I pretty much got the same stuff as I used to do every year, with the exception of that barbecue chicken pizza. But yeah, really good food, really colorful event. Like, again, I just love this event's just really fun. It's a very much of a sleeper hit here. And overall, it was a really good time. So without further ado, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, feel free to give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe as well for reviews in the future if you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to turn those post notifications so you guys know when I upload a new video. And as always, make sure to check out Theme Park Guide Productions as well on all social media platforms. Link tree will be in the description below. See you guys next time, and as always, you are clear for dispatch.